There's now more COVID-19 testing available in the city of Pekin, but for a select group of people. Joining us now is the mayor of Pekin, Mark Luff. Thank you so much for taking time, sir.
Thank you.
So I want to go ahead and start off. There are new tests available in your city, but it's for a select group of people. How many tests are available, and then who is it for?
Through the interactions of us and the city of Pekin and Redditus Labs, we were able to obtain 1,000 tests. That's what we were able to get, and we tried to get an amount to where we could help the surrounding communities too, as far as the first responders went. We felt it was important to get the front line done first, and hopefully by the time we had all that set up, that the state would have implemented more testing sites for the general community.
And so this is for first responders, correct? I believe you told me those surrounding communities being East Peoria, Canton, and obviously the city of Pekin. How were you able to obtain these tests?
Well, we have a great working relationship with Dr. Aaron Rossi, who owns Redditus Labs. And we got up one morning and made a phone call, and the city manager and Aaron and myself sat down and put out a plan. We had a great network and great resources, so we decided to utilize that. The city put up some money up front to make that happen and obtain those tests. And then I contacted the mayor of Canton and the mayor of East Peoria and told them what we were doing and that I would do everything I could to help them out. Of course, we wanted to focus on our community, but I wanted it to stretch out farther than that, be able to help as many as I could. So we were able to obtain that, and that led into Redditus being a state testing site with contracts for the state, and it has worked out absolutely outstanding. So it took a lot of hard work and a great team, but somehow we were able to pull it off.
And for those people who are wanting to learn more about that testing site, the private one that's there, we actually do have a story on them on our website. They've been doing great work. I also want to ask you about something that you're doing along with these tests. There were 5 correctional officers from Canton. The Fulton County Board chairman recently complained, saying that IDOC was not going to allow them to be tested before they had to go back to work because they volunteered at the Stateville prison, where there's been a very large outbreak there. You have now stepped in to support them. In what way?
Well, I got a call from the Fulton County chair and Kent McDowell, who's the mayor of Canton. They brought this to my attention and asked me for some help. They had been in contact with State Rep Eunice and Senator Kaler and asked me to step in and help to create a team. And that evening that they called me, Mike and Dave were supposed to be on the phone with the governor's office to work on one end of it. And while they worked on that, I took control of the other and located the 5 guards that were let loose and got with them and told them I would take care of them and set up the testing for them tomorrow morning to help protect them, their families, and the community.
All right, so they're going to be able to be tested tomorrow, and I think you said yes or no. Was the state or IDOC helpful in this process for you guys to get this done?
The state has been helpful, yes.
Okay, all right. Mayor Mark Luff, thank you so much for joining. Again, those tests available for first responders, Canton, East Peoria, and Pekin. Best to you, sir. Thank you.